So I wanted to make a video today, but I'm not putting my makeup on and I'm not getting out of bed and you're not going to see me. So I'm actually not doing a video, I'm doing a podcast. So what I wanted to talk about today is believing the lie. Now, I said I was going to do this video a couple weeks ago, but things happened and people called in and I had to work longer hours. And I've been kind of, not saying sick, but like stuffed up a little bit. Maybe you can hear it right now. But anyway, so what happened is I was taking this money class. I'm trying to get rid of some beliefs that I have about money. So I was taking this money class and I was writing, journaling. I journal everything. I was journaling about the beliefs that I was taught as a child about money, through my grandparents, through my mother, and through my father. And they all had different beliefs. And also my husband. He had totally different beliefs also. And so I was talking to my mom on the phone. And, you know, she's not rich, but she's not poor. But she's always said the same thing. I'm never going to have enough. I'm never going to have enough. I'm worried I'm not going to have enough. And all of a sudden, boom, it just hit me. And I'm like, why are you telling me this lie? Because I started thinking, we've always had enough. Always 100% had enough. We've had enough to eat. We've had enough to drink. We've had a place to live. We've always had enough money, and if we didn't have it, somehow we got it. I don't know, all the answers to that, where it came from or anything. But we never did without, as far as like destitute, starvation, anything like that. So I was thinking, okay, she is repeating this and has repeated this for years. So this was a lie that I had been believing in a lie. Even that, out here in my life, in my reality, it didn't even look like that, but because I was told that so much and beat that into my head, I believe that. So I noticed when I was talking to my daughter on the phone, she was like, oh, I never have enough of this, I never have enough of this. But at the time, she was getting plenty of this, and she was getting plenty of that, and she had money to eat lunch, and she was at the gas station, she was getting, a lot of gas, not, a good amount of gas. But she was saying, I don't have enough. And I thought, what the hell? This is a repeating pattern in our lives. And me too. I've repeated this probably a million times. But to look in your life, or look in my life, and probably yours also, we've always had enough. But we keep telling ourselves and telling ourselves and telling ourselves these lies. That's not true. So I have completely stopped doing that. I have opened up to receive more, and it is perfect because I've got a $4 raise, and in 3 months I will get a $6 more raise if they like me after the 3 months, which this is totally awesome because they came to me with this opportunity and said, we see this potential in you. So apparently I have it and not been able to see that in myself, but I am 100% going for this, and I'm going to be this person I need to be. But I wanted everybody to realize that, we are saying things in our life, everyday life, that is not true. If you look on the outside of your life and you see, oh, I never have enough, or I have the worst husband ever, you might feel like you have the worst husband ever for that minute, but you're sitting there saying it, repeating it, repeating it, repeating it. Maybe because your mom said it or your grandma said it. Believe me, husbands and men in our lives growing up haven't been the greatest as far as what we were told. We were told that men are inferior to the women in our family. And I do not believe that. I believe that they can be equal to us. Now, I used to believe this because I have changed my mind now to believe that men and women are equal. I believe everybody needs to know their worth. Then they can be together as two human beings and not one belittling the other, which is so many people. But if you keep telling your husband he's a piece of shit, then it's just going to come true. He's going to just be like, I've had enough. Okay, you say I'm a piece of shit, I'm done. So, some of these things that you're saying in your life, you're bringing into your life. Now, I know I've said that a million times that I've not had enough, and it seems like at the last minute I wouldn't have enough, but something's always came through. Thank you, Jesus, the grace of God. But that's how I felt. I felt like, oh, I'm never having enough. And then my mom would say, I'd never have enough. And then my daughter was like, I never have enough. And then I'm looking at our lives and I'm like, we're better off than a lot of people. What are we talking about? Why are we saying this? Why are we believing this? Because I believed it. But it's not true. It was never true. So why do we keep saying this stuff? So we need to watch what we're saying, because what you say comes true in your life. Just like I did with Florida. It came true in my life. That's what I wanted to do. I am doing a lot of inner work on myself, journaling, not asking everybody else what I should do. I'm asking myself, getting quiet when they say that you can hear from God, when you get quiet. That's absolutely true. You can't hear from God when you're screaming and yelling and running around like, a crazy person. I know a lot of people think, oh, well, you're by yourself and you went, somewhere by yourself and there's not a lot of people and that's true. And that the reason I've done that is so I can hear from my higher self, from God, from Spirit. You have to get quiet. It says it in the Bible. Get quiet. That small little voice in your head, you can't hear that if you're, oh, I have to take Johnny here and this here and that here and that here and that here. And I'm not saying, everybody has families, everybody has kids, everybody has grandkids and stuff like that. You can take a half an hour of your life to sit down and talk, meditate, whatever you have to do. Everybody has busy lives. I don't have that busy of a life anymore because I'm older. My kids are grown. So I have a lot more time than maybe the younger people do. But you can take time. There's some time somewhere, even if it's 5 minutes. So I just want to tell you guys this, this information that I found out for myself. So maybe you can look at your life and see what's going on in your life that you might be telling yourself that it's not absolutely true. You're believing a lie. I believed a lie. I'm sure there's something that you're believing also. So I wanted to get on here and tell you guys about that. And then I will be doing another video on a new job I just received, new opportunities, raise, everything. So I'll be back on here soon, and thank you for listening. Any questions or any need me, just PM me and I will get a hold of you. Thank you. Love you. Bye.